You want to make a bit of money? Get into farming. See this? I got this selling corn. Comes out of the fucking ground. I couldn't believe it. You see that? It's made of chicken. You kill it, you got free chicken. You can sell it to people. Or don't kill it. Fucking eggs come out of their arses. Fucking hell. It's wool. Pull it off, sell it, fucking grows back again. You cannot lose.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday. Friday, September the 6th. Getting close to my anniversary, getting close to my birthday. We are looking at 5:30 in the morning over there on the East Coast, and futures are down 36 points. We're down at 54.67 over on the S&P. And a lot of it has to do with the I told you so. That is all starting to really start rolling the big ball of shit downhill. Not going to waste too much time with you this morning because it's Friday and we've covered this over and over and over again, but I am going to highlight one specific item. We have 3 red closes in a row. This is the one and only reason why I shared the risk trade overnight ahead of the jobs report this morning, which comes out at 8:30. Couple of Fed speakers, 8:45, 11 o'clock, no Powell. 3 red closes in a row. Even in our huge sell-off in July, 3 red closes in a row. 3 red closes in a row. 3 red closes in a row. We have yet to get 4 red closes in a row during the course of the year. Now, I could be wrong. I'm only looking at April. I will unhide these rows and scroll on up because I know there was. I remember there was back here in April when we hit the bottom. Back in April. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row, and 5 in a row in the course of a week. And that happened there on OPEX. Very, very, very rare. Rare to have happen. 3 red closes in a row. 3 red closes in a row. And I believe the last one you need to look at is the very beginning of the year, which was 3 red closes in a row. However, you had a red close on the final day of 2023. So it's 4. Again, only reason throwing that trade out there because of it being 3 red closes in a row. I am not bullish in any way, shape, or form. No shot, no way. Safe trade yesterday. Got yourself $1. The risk trade, $2.50. We wound up closing inside of it. So you had to give back $1.50 of it. So it was a little bit better than 20 cents. Or sorry, a little bit better than 20%, but you had to give back a little bit of it. So you got $1 on your 250. My calculation of 20% is incorrect. It's a little bit better than that. But again, timed out all perfectly yesterday. As your email showed you, I posted in the room. I'm not going to go over it. You've got the email. You can read through it. 54.85 plus or minus 5. 54.45, 55.60 up on the top. 55.45, 55.60. 1 point. And within that 5-point range. So it was pretty easy to do. And there is something I want to point out about yesterday. Only yesterday. But again, over here on the QQQ, as weak as everything looks, closed above your open there on Wednesday. Closed green yesterday. As weak as everything looks, there are tiny little cracks that are saying, it's not as bad as everybody thinks. 3 red closes in a row over here on the IWM. Again, holding that 212. Holding that 212. Holding it. So, one thing I'll bring you on to before we go on to the charts, which is going to be really quick, is the CPCE, the put-call ratio. And being that we're up here at 98, it's getting a little bit frothy in the bearish positioning. It's getting a little bit frothy, and that's what you see there with your VIX elevated up in that 2102 area, which we're well above this morning. We've had a big gap up, and I'll get over that. But getting a little bit frothy here. So even though we haven't gotten oversold yet, which I'll bring you to in a second, be aware of it. So I will take you to the chart, start you off here with the VIX. VIX, big gap up overnight. Boom, up over that 2102. We'll cover as to why. Up here in the 2250 range. Fridays, enjoy crushing the VIX. Here was your lows going into last week Friday, where we broke down below that 15 level last Friday. VIX likes to crush. They like to crush the VIX on Fridays. I will change this. Actually, no, I don't think I need to change this. I think I am wrong with that. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. So, yeah, this is your regular trading period, and this is your overnight. So, yeah, there is a gap over there in the regular session to be filled going back here on Labor Day. So that's where we're at as far as we go here with the VIX. Well above everything, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200. And bring it on to the SPX. Doesn't look so bad, does it? I mean, again, you know, the shit's starting to roll downhill. You had a big 2.5% down day over there on Monday, and everybody's like, oh my God, holy fuck. But again, we're treading down here. We've got this jobless claims gap, 55, 54, 58, 94. We're 10 points away from filling that, you know. We've got the big 54, 52, 75 right there below it. And as far as our extensions go, we will get into that in a second. Looking at the SPY, again, you know, big move down. Got to extend this. Pardon my wasting of anybody's time. We are 3% from the all-time highs. That's how horrible this sell-off has been. We're 3% from the all-time highs. So I bring you here into the SPX because, again, this is your bread and butter. This is telling you everything about everything. And, again, tracking on this with the first move down, the AB, looking for where is the C. Okay, yeah, we got it right here, 54.87. That's what you had yesterday. Looking at the next move down with an AB, looking for a C, 54.79. That's what we got there yesterday. So now looking at this from the inside of it, which I'll highlight here so that you can go and get your crayons and you can draw on your own. And again, just looking at this and having extended below the 100, you've got that 54.65.91 right below it. Again, we've got the 38.2 retracement going back to the lows from what we bottomed out there July 29th. And the 38.2 retracement, which we haven't touched yet, to where that wave began off of 51.95.54. So, again, a wave down, bullish wave 4. Nobody can make any determinations yet, but again, you know, we calling this the A wave down. That's what we are. We're right into that zone right here. So I am going to zoom over to your big, oh my God. Your Nikkei is eating a humongous bag of dicks. This is your yen carry forward trade, absolute fucking sell down. And here was our grind back up to the 1999 all-time highs, and this is what we have done here just over the course of the last few days, coming here from September 1 into now with the Bank of Japan threatening to raise rates. What you're looking at here on this 4-hour chart is a pending buy divergence in place, but you are getting down here into oversold. As you can see here with your oversolds, how you do tend to get these bounces that come off of them, sympathy bounces, extremely oversold bounces. That's what we had when we went over here going into yesterday, and here we are with this sell down coming down. So again, Nikkei, big factor into this. I'm going to restore this and go on to our levels, and we will zoom out. The Russell 2000, not yet oversold. Close, but we're not yet oversold. Dow Jones, oh, come on, man. I thought I had a wider chart, so let me widen it out. Here we go. Dow Jones, not oversold on the 4 hour. Not even close to oversold on the 4 hour. Come over on to the SPX, and again, zoomed in. We're getting there. We're getting there, but we're not oversold on the SPX 4 hour. And finally, over here on the NDX, which again, I unfortunately had the wrong time frames on, so that I couldn't show the bigger, broader picture. Just barely saying, hey guys, maybe we might get a little bit of a bounce, but not oversold. Not even a fractional little bit oversold. Zoom out here. Crude is completely fucked. You're basically going back to $1 a gallon over on gas with the way, but fuck it, it's just a joke with what's going on over there with the pricing. Bitcoin. Again, I've mentioned a number of times up there at that 68, 69,000 spot to sell your Bitcoin. A few people want to listen to it. Ethereum, same shit. You're in the hole. DXY, that's what I want to get to here. The DXY. And where we are on the DXY, because again, very few people want to take this into consideration. We'll go to a 3 year. You're down here, baby. You're down here, you're down here, you're down here. You're down below that 101.8. Came down here in February 2023. Big sell-off on the market. April, we were due to get a big sell-off on the market. And NVIDIA invented AI. July, you know the story. July all the way into Israel invades Gaza in October. Here was December. We did have a little bit of a sell-off in the beginning of the year. We were due to continue to have a little bit of a sell-off in the beginning of the year. And there again, more rate cuts and more AI work. And here we are again. Bearish crossing over here. The death cross. 200 crossing above the 50-day. Nothing is looking good on the US dollar. Your 401k, it's about to get anal fisted. And I leave you here with the yen. As I was saying yesterday, watch that 142.24, and that's exactly where you're at. And I think I've wasted enough of your time. So enjoy yourself. Have a beautiful Friday. Enjoy every little bit about what you're going to be doing on the weekend. If you're doing one-on-one calls with me, send me a message. Schedule it. I have one on I have one on Saturday already set up at 7 a.m., and I have one on Sunday already set up at 8 a.m. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
If System of a Down wrote Wannabe by Spice Girls, featuring my buddy Mac Glocky. I don't know. Shava, what do you think?
You guys are crazy for doing this, all right? But I want to hear it right now.
All right. Mac, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna take a dig down. If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together.